Hi everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Today I'm going to be reviewing a product that's I think been on the market for a while, but it is fairly new to me. It's from Kat Von D and it's the Tattoo Liner. So this is a product I actually thought when I first opened it up, I thought, oh, that's a felt tip pen, great. But actually it's like a little brush tip. It's a very, very fine brush tip. The little bitty brush hairs really hang together and stay at a really nice point there at the end of the product. So I have this in the shade Mad Max Brown. This was actually sent to me by Kat Von D. Well, probably not Kat Von D herself, but you know, her people. And I know there's another shade called Trooper, which is black, and I've heard lots of raves about that on YouTube. As far as this brown shade, it is totally matte. It's super, super dark. Honestly, I would look at this and guess that it was black. It's that dark. This is kind of a tricky review for me because I really like this product. I think it's wonderfully made. I think it's top-notch quality. However, I don't think I absolutely need it. I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to try it, but I don't know that it's necessarily something I would feel like I needed to repurchase over and over. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I think a lot of it depends on your comfort level with liquid liner. I think if you were just starting out with liquid liner, you would use this and it could make the process so simple for you. And it is a really nice quick process for me just as is now, and I appreciate that. But I have been using liquid liner for quite some time and I've gotten very comfortable with honestly some very cheap liners. Inexpensive liners that are like $2 or $3. For example, my Jordana Color Envy waterproof liquid liner truly is waterproof. The color is Black Envy. It's a matte black. It's a really traditional type applicator. You've got this little wand and a brush tip. I like the length of the brush tip. That does carry some product on there. For some people you might need to brush a little off, but I mean, it really works well, and I've just, like I said, become so comfortable with that product. And liquid liner is one of those things where I really think you can achieve a look, like let's say I did one side drugstore, one side high-end. I could make one side look exactly like the high-end side where the finished look is concerned. But I think for a lot of people, it's more about the process with liquid liners. If you've been struggling with different wand applicators, and some are too runny and not black enough, and some of them do too thick of a line, some of them do too thin of a line, and then you've got to spend time building it up. So there are a lot of potential problems one could have with a liquid liner. So the process is really important. But this does claim to be a really long wearing product. It says it's waterproof, and I feel like if water runs over it, it doesn't really affect my look. But if I then rub plus add, you know, some moisture to it, it can break the product down. Speed of application is really great with this. As you watch my demo, I mean, I just take this right across my upper lash line so easily. It's just like the amount of pressure you apply can determine whether you get a thinner or thicker line, because it can make that brush spread out slightly or stay very fine tipped. But it gets in so nice and close to the lashes. It's so deep and dark. And then, I mean, if you want that really precise, like teeny tiny flick of a wing that just goes out to nothingness, this is a really easy product to do that. So you see why I'm saying, like, if you were someone who was just starting out with liquid liners and liner pens, you know, this is great because you can get that pen-like or, you know, pencil-like grip on something. And I feel like the brush tip just stays so juicy, you know, and that can sometimes be the problem with certain felt tip pen liners. It's like it just needs to come in contact with skin and it's transferring right onto there very easily. I totally see the appeal in this product, but like I said, I know I've got some die-hard liquid liner users who have been using maybe a cheap liquid liner for years, maybe NYC, maybe the Jordana, like I've mentioned, different ones, and they may not have, you know, the total ease of application that this has, but because you've become accustomed to those and gotten really good at using them, you're pulling off basically the same effect, you know? Now, looking at my liquid liner stash, I've got quite a few like felt tip pens. I've got this Milani iTech Extreme, which is, like I said, it's a longish felt tip pen. I mean, I think it's very easy to use, but I still think the color drops from this one just a little bit easier. I just maybe have to apply the slightest bit more pressure with this iTech Extreme. But if you guys know of like a pen style eyeliner that has a brush tip at the end that you'd like me to try and eventually compare to this, let me know. I'd be happy to do that. For some reason, I'm thinking Physicians Formula has something similar. But this guy, intensity, ease of application, staying power, it's getting high marks from me all across the board. And I think it would make learning liquid liner very easy for someone who is just starting out. But like I said, those of us who are set in our ways with some cheaper liners that are still getting great looks out of them, you may not see this as absolutely necessary. Thank you guys so much for watching my review on the Tattoo liner, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.